Hello everyone, my name is Marco and we are team one and we have our co and we have our teammate Manho, Woobert and Cody. So my part is what service to be provided by the project system. And the first one is register and log in, just like every social media has. We also have a register and login system. So first, we will allow user to register by creating an account, and you will need to provide some personal information like name, email, username, and password. And like us, we will need user to provide their phone number, and then the system will send you the clearance, and then you will need to enter your password that you want, and then after that, you will complete your registration, and the system will store information securely in the database, and then after that, you can log in by entering the username and password, or your phone number and password, and then you will gain access if it's matched. Okay, then the second is the post and share. As our project is a photo hub, you can store photos or videos. You can upload and store your photos in a secure and organized manner. This can help user to keep their photos safe and easily accessible. Okay. Then second, you can organize your photos. You can add some keywords or text your photos, or you can add your location and where you take the picture or something. And the third part is you can edit your photos or videos. You can add some effects on the photos to make it more beautiful and interesting or something like that. And then after that, you can share your photos or videos. The system will show you how many people have seen the photo. And yes, and we also have a backup system in case your original file are lost or damaged. Okay, and then there will be comment, like, and subscribe. You can allow the system will allow the user to leave feedbacks and chat with them. You can leave your comments and to show your opinion or ask some questions about the photo. And then you can also like the photo by clicking on a heart shape icon beside the other social media that's WeChat, Instagram, everyone. Yes. If you like the photo, you can like it. And also you can subscribe the user to receive notification. If you think their photo is interesting, you can subscribe them or follow them to have more information. Or you can create more followers to make a larger community by posting more photos to talk with the others.
So for this part, I'm going to talk about it. My name is Ben. So I'm going to talk about this part. It's who are going to use the surveys. So the answer is yes, and it's for all people, but we need to specify it. So we need to have a investigation about this question. So let's take a look on this slide. We did an internet research on how many people use this kind of website. So we use the most common applications such as IG, Twitter, Snapchat, and Reddit, and Facebook, or something else. And we use this as a template. So after that, we have a result of different kind of people who use this kind of website. So we divide the results into different age range and hobbies. So for the next slide, we made a graph of number of people who use the surveys and sorts by age. So as you can see that there's a different kind of age range is 12 to 18 and 19 to 25 and 26 to 32 and else. So as we can see that there are most number of teenagers who use this kind of surveys. So as the age decreases, the number of people decrease. So it means that as you get older, you are not familiar with this kind of website, the social networking website. So for the next slide, this is the result of number of people who use the surveys sorted by hobbies. So in this slide, we make a mistake on the tag. It mentioned age range, but this is a mistake, and it should be hobbies. So as we can see that there's most people interested in memes, and the second one is sport like football, basketball, something else, and the third one is food, and the others is quite low, and there are these people who are interested in art. And so for the next slide, in the future, I'm not talking about recent days, but maybe after we develop the basic function of this website, we may consume to figure out a algorithm to summarize the content of the application. So there's still a mistake. It should be website, not application. So we provide the example like how to customize the content of the website. So like a person who is interested in food like fast food or some Indian food, something else. So as the people take a look on this kind of content, and we may develop a algorithm to adjust the content of this user. So the website will show more about related content to the user, like the other kind of content like sport, games, something else will be decreased. So there are more content about the food will be related to the person hobbies. So this is for the next slide, we're going to talk about in what ways are the surveys to be used by the target user. So on the next slide, as we can see that there are a desktop, laptop, and a mobile phone, and different kind of operating system like Windows, Mac OS, Linux, iOS, and Android. So our website is well-designed interface, so which is perfect fit into different kind of screen size, no matter what kind of device you are using and what kind of operating system you are using. So it's perfect. And for the next part, I'm going to give the mic to Robbie.
Yes. Wow. Okay, and I will introduce you to part of my presentation. Under what circumstances are such servers to be used by the target users? And the role of the application we are looking at is to allow user to act and send message at any time when there is a network, and to send job for later where there is no network available. There is range of application max. Our application allows users to send picture and text message and add special for people see their messages. User can receive comments and reply to them directly within the application. Like deletion, we have a push
notification system that allows users to follow specific people and receive updates on their activity. Ensure that you are able to receive the activity that is there at a given time. Firstly, we have found that many of our users use our application for business purpose. This behavior provides quickly access to colleges and is the match both to project collaboration. They rely on it to communicate with college and claim share important updata and collaborate on projects for their users. Our application's ability to send both text and features, as well as its push notifications system are particularly useful. They can quickly send message and receive update on their work, even when they are on the go. Secondly, we have also found that many of our users use our application for personal communication. They use it to keep in touch with friends and family, share photos and videos, and even in this case, our application's ability to specific people and receive comments are very helpful. Users can easily communicate with the people they care about and feel connect even when they are physical part. Prevent all things from being ignored if the need arises. Finally, we have also found that our application is able to use in a variety of different settings for urban areas with strong network connectivity to rural areas with intermittent connectivity. In place where the network is weak or unavailable, our application's ability to save job and send them data is particularly valuable as soon as the phone is connected to the network. Our application can be sent out immediately. Users can stay connected even in areas with poor connectivity and never miss an important message. Overall, we believe that our application offers a range of features and benefits and that make it useful in the variety of circumstances. Whether you are using it for work or play in areas with strong and weak network connectivity, we believe that our application provides a reliable and convenient way to stay connected and engage with others. Ensure that you are able to leave useful information that you found at any time and in any place. And next, welcome my partner, Ho.
Thank you, Robbie. My name is Paul, and now I'm glad to introduce the website design and implement in our project. Before we design our websites, we found a successful example on web, which is Instagram. Instagram is a photo and video sharing social networking service owned by American company Meta Platforms. The application allows users to upload media that can be edited with filters and organized by hashtags and geographical tagging. Posts can be shared publicly or with pre-approved followers. Users can browse other users' content by tag and location, view trending content like photos, and follow other users to add their content to a personal feed. These features and services are more like what we are going to do. However, even though we have similar functions, there are still some differences in our project. So here I would like to introduce our homepage first. Our homepage is a multi-page website, which means it links to other pages we are going to produce. And as you can see in this figure, we have navigation bar, which is semi-transparent and fixed to the top of the page. Each text here links to another page. Next, I would like to introduce the scroll bar. The scroll bar is going to show more photos here, and it changes from one to another automatically in 1.5 seconds. And user can even click the buttons on the left or the right side of the scroll bar to change to the next one immediately. Below that is our body to show photos and text of our users. To make it more readable and beautiful, we force it to be centered and aligned. In detail, from CSS fields of navigation bar, we use position attribute and top attribute to fix it to the top when scrolling the page. And we use the index attribute to force it floating on the top floor of the page so that it wouldn't be covered. For the scroll bar, more complicated is we develop some JavaScript functions to implement it. We set a clock variable to count the time. And the function depends on it is used to add or remove a show or hide class, which controls which photo is going to display. Although a translation effect is added by CSS in order to make the changes more smoothly. All right, back to the homepage. We also produce a link button to show more content that we cannot post on the homepage. Just use hypertext references here. As you can see, in the link pages, we simply use a list and a sidebar to show more content and provide more functions. This method is widely used in our project to expand user experience. The scene below that button is another area to show some recommended and popular photos for users. And the layout of it is more like the link page. At the last of our homepage, as you can see, we produced a flex list here to show 3 creative videos. And the simple footer lies below. It's remarkable that, as I said, the navigation bar is still on top. Finally, I want to mention a special feature we have implemented on our showcase page. When cursor moves on the photo, it enlarges automatically and show more information. So here we use hover selector and transform attribute to achieve this effect. And here the figure shows how our pages look like on different devices. You can see that we may need more work to improve it. We know that there is more work to be done in our project, and we are looking forward to your suggestions. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you. Would you please go to the Moodle forum environment so that you can see the